Hi guys, this is VSG Bobby coming at you with my 2-year Surgiversary update. Um, I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy exactly 2 years ago with Dr. Ahmad and Dr. Agwala at Mather Hospital on Long Island. Um, my highest weight back in August of 2013 was 316 pounds with a BMI of 46.7. And my surgery weight in December of 2013 was 297 pounds. Um, my lowest weight was around October of 2014, which was 172.1. And my current weight, 2 years out, is 186. So, my BMI right now is 27.5. So anyway, I haven't done a video in a while, as you guys know. Um, so this might be a little bit messy and a little bit scatterbrained. I tried writing a few things down, but I really have no idea what I'm going to talk about. But I did want to make an update video because this is necessary. Let's see, so I'm 130 pounds down since my highest weight. I've maintained the mid 180s for most of this year. That 172 lowest weight, I was sick at the time in October of last year. I was just watching my video. At 1 year, I was 175, so I was maintaining 175 to 180 for a little while. But then throughout this year, I've really just maintained in the mid 180s for most of it. So far, so good. I'm relatively happy with my weight, but there's some things that I definitely am wanting to work on, and I think I'm going to try and set up a 2016 bucket list, just like I did for my 1 year Surgiversary video. I made a 2015 bucket list, so I figured I'd go through that first and then get on with some updates about me. I'm going to try and make this a short video. We'll see. Alright, so 2015 bucket list, what I made back 1 year ago, was that in 2015 I would want to do a few things. So number one was tone up. Have I done that? Not really. The beginning of 2015 was really, really good with going to the gym. The end, I haven't really been going to the gym very much at all. In fact, I just went to the gym once for the first time in months this week. So I have not been doing too well with that. I'm not going to beat myself up about it. You know, I've been doing other things, but definitely feeling it. I'm kind of feeling I don't know, more sluggish, lethargic, not so into my body composition. So I think I'm going to try and make a 26 goal around that. But toning up, going to the gym was my first two goals for 2015, and I haven't really stuck to that. My goal was to get to the gym at least once a week, and that's totally fucking doable. So I'm really going to try to stick by that come whenever. But for 2016, my goal is to get to the gym at least once a week. That's totally doable, so I'm going to try and get to that to help with toning up, etc. And maybe I'll show you guys, I don't know, my body. Let's see. So toning up, getting to the gym at least once a week was the first two goals for 2015. Not so good with those. I did better with the next few, which are not really physical related. But anyway, being true to who I am and taking care of the mental stuff, that was one of my goals, which looking back is kind of interesting. I think I did really, really, really well with that this year, being true to who I am. I mean, if you guys seen my videos, well, my 1 year and my big G video, blah, 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 you know, coming out, and that whole game was basically the focus of this year. So I think that's how I lost track a little bit of the physical stuff, because I was handling some other stuff. which is no excuse, but 2015 was a big year for me in being really true to who I am and being comfortable in my own skin, um, mentally, not physically. So I guess we'll talk more about that. But being true to who I am, um, and taking care of the mental stuff, the psychological stuff, I think I did really well with this year. As far as taking care of my, when I was looking at some of my first videos that I made, I talked a lot about like anxiety and my dating issues and all that, and that was back when I was straight. So, but since coming out, I did a lot of work with my therapist, and I saw her regularly for a big portion of this year to help with the whole process of coming out and dating. And I never knew dating would be so difficult. You know, I don't know. There's just been a lot of good, a lot of not so good in dating, and so definitely took care of that by seeing my therapist, which was awesome. Um, and being true to who I am, that all kind of was wrapped up in that. The fact that I was able to, you know, date who I want to date and not feel ashamed of that. And again, I haven't met any person who was who brought any negativity to that. Everyone has been positive and supportive. So this year has been really just amazing, and I can't, I can't say thanks enough to everyone that was super supportive in that whole process. So that's where a lot of my focus has been in 2015, was coming out and at the end of 2014 and then going into dating. I guess I could talk about that. Might as well. Lauren Losing came and visited, and we did a little question video where I answered some of these questions. But if you haven't seen that, here's an update. So in my 1 year video, I was dating this guy. That guy was like the first guy I ever went on a date with. Dated him for like 9 months. Even moved in with him, and then that lasted a few months, and I had to move out. I moved back in with my parents, so I'm back here. It was kind of a really messy breakup, not so good. I won't go into specifics, but it was definitely a learning experience. I'm sorry I'm laughing, but speak of the devil, he just texted me. So that was definitely a learning experience. Couldn't stand him, hated him in the like right when we broke up. But then we're friends now, which is very recent that we're friends and can be friends. But anyway, after him, I dated around a little bit and went back into like another kind of committed relationship very fast. I figured out that I'm a serial monogamist, and I'm trying to work on that. Yeah, so as soon as I left that 9 month relationship, within like a week and a half, I was in another committed relationship. That lasted for like a month. It was good in the beginning, and then I started noticing I wasn't happy. And I'm noticing a lot about myself through this whole dating process, and I'm really freaking scared about it, but it's a lot of head stuff that I need to address. But after that second relationship that lasted about a month, I dated a little bit more, not really, not that much, and now I'm in another relationship, and so far so good. Nothing more to that, I guess. Just I'm happy, and I think one big thing to this whole scenario, this whole situation with dating, is that the fact that back in the day, I wasn't comfortable dating, period. I had like too much, I don't know, too many issues, that I couldn't even go on dates, and obviously I wasn't even really out. So being out and being comfortable dating, going on dates and meeting guys, has been a really interesting process. And I'm learning a lot about myself through that process, because I have, I don't know, I came out when I was 25. I'm 26 now. That's, you know, 10 years of dating the wrong person that I have to make up for now, and 10 years of learning, everything about myself and dating and what I'm looking for in a relationship and all that. So it's kind of very weird position to be in. But so far, so good. I'm really enjoying that aspect of my life. And I mean, it's a lot of weirdness and difficulty and learning about myself, but it's a good process, and it needs to happen. All right, what else on the bucket list? So yeah, being true to who I am and working on my mental stuff, I'm definitely doing well with this year. The next one was not losing connections with the community. So although I haven't made a video in over almost a year for my YouTube channel, I have kept in touch with people in the community. Through Facebook, through our little mini get-togethers. I have a close-knit friends that I talk to on the regular, and then I have people who I, talk to occasionally. I have done a couple videos with other people on YouTube, etc. But definitely keeping in touch with the YouTube community, which is extremely helpful, because it kind of keeps me, keeps the weight loss surgery aspect of my life in focus more. I don't think I ever want the weight loss surgery to be my main focus in life. It definitely was for a period of my life in the first year, and that's totally good because it needed to be. But now I think it's okay that it's kind of, I talked about this in my 1 year. I think it's okay that it's on a side burner, and it's there when I need it, and I'm really happy with that part of the community, is that you can pop in, pop out, and get the support you need, and give support as well. There's people that are still, watching my videos, which is awesome, and I still watch some people's videos as well. I'm definitely not as involved on YouTube as I used to be, but I'm definitely keeping, my feelers out and seeing what's going on little by little. So I have not lost touch with the community, and I still have, my group of very, very close and supportive friends that I cherish, I love and cherish. And in that aspect, related to that, I will be going to WLSFA in May. It's going to be in Nashville, and looking forward to seeing all my peeps there and meeting new people. So if you are thinking of going, definitely go. And if you're definitely going, then awesome, I'll see you there. And if you're not going, then, well, F you. No, I'm just kidding. But I will be going to Nashville for WLSFA. I will be doing, I'll be actually, facilitating, moderating the, we're going to come up with a good name, but young adult WLSers panel. And I got a couple friends on that panel, so I'm excited. And yeah, so that's that's one way that I'm going to stay connected with the community in 2016, because that's going to be happening, and I'm looking forward to it. So yeah. What else on my 2015 bucket list? Being adventurous. I wanted to keep with, getting out, going into nature, doing fun things, and being active. For the most part, kept with that. That's just kind of always who I've been. I've always been into going outdoors and doing stuff as much as possible, even when I was heavier. So that hasn't changed. I'm still, I still try to bring some form of activity into my daily life in any way possible. As simple as just, walking down the block on my lunch break to get lunch instead of getting in the car and going somewhere. I really enjoy doing that. While I'm at work, not sitting at my desk for more than 45 minutes, I'll get up and walk around my job. Got a new job. Couple of different jobs actually this year. But let's see. My job I was working at, I think the last time I was on here, I was there for a couple of years. They went bankrupt and got taken over by another company, and I left at that time because I was nervous. I worked at a hospital, which was awesome, and then I got an offer to be a supervisor at my old job. So that's where I am now. I am a social work supervisor, and I love it, and it's just like the greatest, and I really enjoy it. So that's where I'm at with that. I definitely moved up in my career this year, which was a big accomplishment. So that was another biggie for me, focusing on my career this year, which is great. So yeah. What else? I think that's really it. This video is long enough. 2016 goals. I want to really focus back on getting to the gym. You know, getting to the gym at least once a week. I don't care if it's 5 times or if it's 1 time. As long as I'm in the gym at least once a week. I'm going to try and commit to that. I'm going to work on... I want to try to start working on my mental stuff more, too. Because I haven't been to my therapist in a while. But getting back to that. Try and work on that stuff. I do want to lose a little bit of weight if I can. I want to get down to the low 180s. That would be happier for me. And I want to focus on toning up my arms, my stomach, my legs, etc., everything. Because I definitely see that when I watched my 1 year video, I had a lot more like flab and my stomach was flatter. Now my stomach's filled in, but I don't know. I don't know what I like more. My stomach filled in and looking more like a belly, or my stomach being really flat and flabby. It's maybe this would be interesting. Okay, so compared to last year, definitely have more filled in, but my arms are like a little bit bigger, which could be a little bit from flab, but also a little bit from muscle, because I definitely worked on muscles and stuff at the beginning of this year, I don't know, and a little bit recently, so I don't know. But definitely 2016, I want to work on getting back to the gym, toning up, everything. I want to work on making sure I don't gain any more weight, but if I can, try and lose a little bit. I want to make sure I keep my connections in the community, and I'm going to try to... I might shoot myself in the foot, put my foot in my mouth, I don't know. I might try to be more involved on YouTube in some way, like, you know, if committing to maybe a video every 3 or 6 months, I don't know. Doing a video halfway through the year so I can check in. I don't know. Whatever. I'm going to try and make more than one video a year. That'll be my goal for that. Anyway, cool to be back, and if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them below, and I will be sure to answer them. I look forward to seeing you guys at WSFA, whoever's going, and, you know, watching videos and seeing you guys on here or on Facebook. Alright, well, that's all for now, folks. I'm out. Deuces.